Well, hello my beauties and welcome to my channel. Today 2 looks, 1 palette with the Copper Spice palette by 50/50 Makeup. So if you want to know the looks I created, you just have to keep on watching. The Copper Spice by 50/50 Makeup. The review is up already. I will link it underneath the cards. And yeah, 2 looks in this video. I did another look in the first impression. And that is not something that I typically do, is it? I usually do at least 3 looks in a video, but it's just really difficult for me to create looks with this palette. And not that I think that it is a bad palette, as I said yesterday. But it's just because they are all neutrals and I just don't really know how I can combine them, to be honest. So that is why it is just 2 looks. Just on a side note, if there are any color combinations that you want me to do, just tell me and I will, or at least try to. But yeah, this is look number 2. And it will be at the end of the video. Do I have household messages? No, it went up yesterday. Yeah, check my description box for the makeup that I used in the looks. And for the shoutouts that I have, information on 50/50 Makeup, including my discount code. And I think that's about it. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started with look number 1. Well, hello, let me zoom you in. Elle, come up. Thank you. Let's try to do the soft neutral look, if I can. So let me get my clothy ready. I have been looking at this palette and thinking, what do I want to do today? And I'm still not sure. Just so you know. I am probably going to do something with this peachy color and maybe here somewhere. I will try to keep it light. That is the idea. And let me use a brush that I haven't really used before. Let's start with, I used that one. I used this one in the first impression, so let's start with, I don't know, this one. And see if I can create a light layer or something. I haven't set my base, so I'm tapping it on. See if I can blend it out with this brush, because I have actually no idea. You need to press it on first, I don't know. I can feel that it is still tacky, so let me just get one of the light peachy colors and just set my base a little. And normally I don't, but I kind of want a softer look, and if I use colors, I almost never set my base. Going back in that brown again. I cannot work with this brush. It is, oh lordy lord. Let me use this one. Let's see if I can work with this one. It's clean and I'm just going over the edge. And this one is actually just a tiny bit deeper than my skin tone at the moment. It's a pretty color though. Something like that. But I do want the same brush to apply the shadow on the other side, just so I can get the same, I don't know, gradient or something like that. Okay, let's go into that peachy color. with a smaller brush. So I have this one, which is actually my favorite, in that peachy color. And I'm going to apply that on the edge so that I can see the peach. Like so. Okay. Let's grab that first shadow that I used, that brown, and plop it underneath my eye. Like so. Okay. Now I need to kind of deepen it up a little bit. I don't know. Let's go into this one, which is a bit of a reddish brown, with the same brush I used before. Tap it off, and I'm going to plop that here in the crease. And on the outer part of my eye. And this one has a little bit of kick up in the pan, at least with the brush I'm using now. Just so you know. Okay. And I'm actually slowly bringing it across with my eye a little bit open. I'm looking straight ahead while I'm applying the shadow, so I'm actually going like this because I want to see it. Yes, okay, let's blend it out a bit. Okay, I also want this shadow on the bottom, so just the same brush. Let me go a little bit like that. Okay. Yes. Okay. Other eye. Okay, let me get a clean and fluffy brush and just go over the edges. Like so. Okay, let's get a flat brush. Go into this peachy color and use that to highlight the brow bone. Like so. Okay. What do I want on the lid? I want to keep it soft and light. So I'm going to grab this one in the corner, which is a really pretty light color. Let me get my brush. So these shimmers are a bit crumbly, they're really soft. So I'm going to use it wet. So I'm loading my brush. And then I'm taking my spray, spraying it, and then I'm going to plop that on my eye. And I am leaving a little gap here where I'm not putting anything. It's a really pretty color though. Gorgeous. I want that because I like that underneath my eye too. So I'm actually just using the tip of the brush and placing it on top of my lashes. Okay, other eye. I'm cleaning that small brush, and I just want to bring a little bit of darkness in. So I'm going to take this, well, let's do this dark brown. This one has a little bit of golden flecks in it, but I don't think you will see it on your eye. And even if you do, it doesn't really matter. Just taking a tiny bit on that brush, and I just want to deepen up this part here. Oh, you do see it, or at least I see it. I don't think it translates on camera though. I just want a tiny bit of definition here. I'm just kind of flicking it into the crease. Not too much, just a little. Remember, I'm going to keep this soft. taking the brush, I cleaned it, and I'm just going to go over this edge here to soften it out. Tiny bit more to define the crease a little bit extra. Not too much, just a little. Yes, I'm going to bring that one down in a minute as well. Okay, I'm taking that tiny brush again, a little bit of that brown, tap it off, and I just want a little bit of darkness here in the corner to kind of tie that together like so. I think that's it. So I just need an inner corner highlight, and for that I thought let's use this one, and this is the highlighter I have from 50/50 Makeup, and it is actually more of a bronze topper. The color is called Sun Kissed, and I dropped it as you can see, but I'm going to use this as my inner corner highlight. So let me clean my brush and go into that color, see what it does dry, because I don't know. That's pretty. Let's see what it does wet. I'm going to plop this on the inner part of my eyelid where I left the gap. Oh, that's nice. And let's just drag that on top of the lashes as well. Pretty. Okay, same on the other eye. So I sprayed it. Pretty. Let's just, for funsies, take a fluffy brush. Let's take this one. A little bit of that highlighter, and let's just plop that there. And it is actually too dark for me to use as a highlighter at the moment, but it is very pretty. You can see it works really well as an inner corner highlight, and if you are deeper skin toned, it's probably also a gorgeous highlighter for your face. I'm hearing weird things in the corner. This is my the eye look so far. I'm going to go off camera, grab a little lipstick and eyeliner and mascara, and I will show you the look just before I put on my falsies. So hold on, don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So here is the look just before my falsies. And I think it's pretty. The mascara that I used is the, what is it, Essence All Eyes on Me, because it's the only waterproof mascara that I have, and it's really raining outside. And I didn't really like this one in the beginning, but now that it has dried out a little bit, I actually kind of like it. So yeah, that's the mascara that I used. The lippy that I used is from Revolution, and the color is called Greatest, and it's one of these packaging, the golden one, and it is just a nude but a little bit more pinkish. And I was debating, do I leave this on or do I look for one that has a little bit more orangey in it, but I kind of like it. Maybe I will switch it out anyway, but for now it is nice. So I'm going to put on my falsies now, and then I will show you the finished look. So I'll be right back. So falsies are on, and the falsies I put on today are the Ardell Demi Wispies, because they are not that dramatic, for me at least, and I think the look is nice. I think I achieved the soft look. Let me know down below if you think I have achieved a soft neutral look. And for now, let's get ready for look number 2. So let me zoom you in, like so, for look number 2 with the Copper Spice by 50/50 Makeup. And as you see, I have already applied my lipstick as well, because I have a look in mind. And let's see if I can make that happen. So yeah, where am I going to start? Let's start with that shade, but I want to start with it low. So I'm taking one of these brushes, and I'm going to go into this color, which is kind of a, I don't know, chocolatey brown. And let's place that low-ish. And I kind of want to create classical look, if that makes any sense. And as per usual, I haven't set my base. Yes, and I can see that, so that is nice. And I'm just pressing it on my eye, trying to get it even-ish. I'm just laying down the shadow first and worry about blending later. But to be honest, I quite like this shadow peeking, so I don't want to blend it out too much. Let's take my favorite blending brush and let's blend it out with this color, which has a little bit more red in it. So I'm just going to take a little bit on that brush and go over the edge to try and help blend out that color a little bit. And because I haven't set my base, it's sticky. So just take your time. And they look pretty similar on the eye, although I do have to say that the color I'm using now has a little bit more red in it. And I have gone up too high, I see. Let me get a little bit of concealer on the back of my hand. Take a brush. And I'm just actually stippling it on. Yes, that's a bit better. Okay. Because I don't want to bring it too high in the, well, beginning of my eye, center of my eye, something like that. So that is just an easy way to fix something like that. Let's do the same on the other eye. Yes, something like that. That is nice. Okay. Let me get a little bit, I don't know, darn it. You know what? Let's bring this color down as well. So let me get a pencil brush, and I am using this color, so the first one that I used, and I'm bringing that underneath my eye like so. I am taking a different brush. I am taking this peachy color on a fluffy brush, but not too big. I'm actually using that to blend out the shadow a little bit more and get a nice gradient. So you can consider this like, I don't know, an eraser shade, something like that. If it's really close to your skin tone, you can nicely use that to blend. Yes, that's a bit better. Okay, let's go to the shimmers first. So let's use this one. I'm going to spray it. Okay. Not really what I was going for, but okay. Wasn't really what I had in mind today. But that happens a lot. Okay. Let's use on this one. I'm just going to plop that on top. So let's see what happens. Nothing much, I'm afraid. Oh yeah, it is lightening it up. Lightening it up. I'm using it dry. Just plopping it on top. It's really shimmery now. That's a bit better. Let's also plop this one down. Yes, pretty. Okay, let's take dark brown. So let's take, well, let's take this one. It's more of a cool tone dark brown. On that same brush. This is the color I initially wanted. I am, however, creating fallout. It's probably the brush. Bringing it a little higher because I want to blend it out on top of that other color. Let's bring that down a little too. Okay, now let's take the brush. And blend. Taking a little bit more of that shade. Just a tiny bit. Yes, that is what I wanted. Okay. So, I have learned something today. Let's take a little bit of that very, very dark brown and just plop it low in the crease for a little bit of extra definition. Okay, let's take this brush again with that peachy color. So the first color in the palette, this one. And just blend everything a little bit more. And I can bring it underneath my eyes because it's really close to my skin tone. Now I'm taking a really fluffy brush. It's clean and I'm just going to go over everything. Oh, I think it's pretty. Go away. Now, let's use a tiny smidgen of black. Oh, that one. Just a little bit on that small detail brush. Just a tiny bit in the outer corner. Just a little bit down. And I'm not even going to blend it out, I'm just going to drag it up a little bit. Just to darken up that part. Am I happy? Yes, I think I am. Just blending a little bit extra. Yes, okay, inner corner highlights, let me think. Yes, let's do that. So I have the Sleek highlighter palette here. It's called the Copper Plate. Let's take the brush. And you know what, just for funsies, let's plop this color somewhere on the lid, on the outer part. That's pretty. Just a little. And then I'm flipping my brush I'm just blending it in. Just a little bit extra. I don't know. You don't have to do this, of course. So let's get this shade. This shade, sure. No, it's not really what I wanted, to be honest. Oh, you know, let's get the same I used yesterday, or in the first look. So that's the highlighter from 50/50. And it's the color Sun-Kissed. Let's plop that there. Yeah, that's okay. Okay. So, this is the look so far. I am going to plop on some liner, some mascara, and then I will show you the look just before my falsies. Hold on, don't go anywhere. So here is the look with mascara and liner. And I thought, let's do a wing today. And if I look down, you can see it's a little bit of a wonky wing, but that is because my eyes are hooded. And I don't want an Amy Winehouse wing. So yeah, you don't have to do a wing, of course, but I thought, you know what? Let's do a wing again. So I did. The mascara I used is the All Eyes on Me from Essence. Really? Wow. Anyway, it's a waterproof mascara, and that is why I use it, because my eyes tend to be a little bit watery this time of year. So yeah, that is why. I also forgot to mention the lippy that I am wearing. It is one from 50/50 Makeup, and it is in the color Aphrodisiac. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is plop on my falsies, and then I will show you the finished result. So here is the finished look with my dramatic falsies, because I'm feeling dramatic. I'm going to go grocery shopping later, and I'm just going to be dramatic about it. The lashes I have on are the Sosu lashes in the style Milan. Everything else I will use in both looks will be down in the description box. And this is also the last look of this video. In total I did 3 looks with this palette, because I also used it in my first impression. So yeah, again, this is what she looks like. The review of this video is up. I will link it underneath the cards, and yeah. Let me know down in the comment section, well, how you liked the looks that I created. Let me know if you have a favorite. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them down in the comment section below. Don't forget, I also have a discount code with 50/50 Makeup. It is in my description box and on the screen now, just so you know. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, I already said that. I need to stop filming and go grocery shopping, because I'm getting a bit hungry, and that's never a good idea. Before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it. That was it for me today. I'm signing off. I'm wishing you all a great day, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye guys.